Arya is one of those characters that I feel is super untapped right now. And I think that if there's any player that is like really serious about the game and they pick up Arya, they're gonna have a lot of fun with this character, just figuring out all her tech. She is super cheap. She is probably one of those characters that can easily be in the top 5. I just don't think people have figured her out yet. Yeah.
Not at all. Again, it's funny you say that because we thought Sea Dragon was close to tap that potential, and she has 3 bodies. She's a very complex character, hard to learn. And we just see so many few specials. So it's nice to see MostDope with Arya out on the field, but Charbok's Hisako is nothing to laugh at.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm curious to see which stance that MostDope will kind of lean towards most. I know sword stance is really good, especially if you want to have, you know, a decent wake up. You want to have range on your opponent, just poke them kind of outside of that range. Maybe a little risky against Hisako because of counters and stuff like that. So it might be good to have that zony strategy against Hisako.
And again, that's something that's very difficult to, as an Arya player, is the length of her Shadow Rekka.
Yeah.
Her Shadow Rekka goes through everything, and most of Arya's technique is to keep you away.
Yep.
Keep you at bay. Now with sword stance out, Charbok's going to want to get rid of this immediately.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's funny because Arya kind of starts off the game, and if she has all 3 of her bodies, she is super good. And then the more you start to whittle her down, the more her weaknesses become way more apparent. Because you get rid of her sword body, oh, she doesn't have a wake up anymore. And it's like, oh, there you go. You get rid of her booster body, it's like, oh, she doesn't have, you know, a projectile or whatever, or not booster, whatever we ended up calling it. I don't know.
The one with
the yeah, exactly.
That's what we call it.
Yeah. Oh, nice use of a sister and then got bopped. I'm glad that Charbok was able to see that. A lot of people end up missing those opportunities to punish those assists.
Right. The assist takes quite a bit of chunk away when
oh,
you
yeah.
hit those.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what is it? Uses meter to try and get out of the corner. Can MostDopeWill? No.
Oh, that would have been a hard... that would have been an impossible fight to win at that point.
No bodies left.
Yeah. With just 1 hit left of health.
So going back to the whole different character discussion, Charbok is another Hisako player that doesn't do many command grabs, doesn't do a lot of high-low mix-ups. He sticks to short combos and doing a hard knockdown setup.
Okay.
And with how dense Hisako's jump is, those mix-ups are very hard to eat, very hard to see what side she's coming from.
Yeah.
And especially since you can decide to do her recap instead if you want to hold up. Charbok is one of those players that plays Hisako that kind of way.
Yeah, yeah.
Doesn't go for very high damaging unless you lock out, but sticks to more setup base.
Okay, so we're getting a character switch here. Looks like we're going to Orchid now. MostDopeWill thinks that, yeah, maybe his last character choice wasn't the best one. Oh, yeah.
And I think Arya has such a high skill cap, which is why you don't see her that often.
Yeah.
Very, very high skill cap with the amount of moves you have to learn.
Oh, yeah.
But definitely would pay off if we saw another Arya come to light after Sea Dragon has basically passed the torch on.
Yeah, no, it's one of those things where, you know, Arya as a character, you kind of have to treat her like a Marvel character, right? Like, you may want to switch up your team in a different order just because of this one matchup. And I don't know if he really had the opportunity to do that against Hisako, or maybe he's never dealt with that matchup, right? Like, it's totally a possibility. So let's see what his Orchid does.
Again, Orchid's pretty good in this matchup with Grenade. Grenade setups, but MostDopeWill not having any momentum yet. Let's see if he's able to get anything started with this Grenade. Nice medium punch. Gets Rekka mix-up. Doesn't confirm off it. Totally unsafe.
Oh, man.
Big
potentially.
Guess.
Yeah.
But again, with the light lead, anything can happen.
Yeah. So, I mean, Charbok had a really comfortable first game, but it looks like Orchid may have been a much better choice for MostDope right now. Good
nice
shadow counter.
Grenade mix-up, he's going to have to block all this. And one of Orchid's new buffs, being able to cancel out of Rekka is extremely dangerous.
Oh, yeah.
Charbok settling for the one chance break.
Nice anti-air goes for the recapture. Oh, man, he gets locked out.
No shadow. Convert more damage.
I like how he's just bullying him in the corner.
Nice. Cancels out the shadow.
All right, he ends up just taking the life bar. That's all you need to do.
And again, he has instinct.
Yeah.
Kid's instinct still so good. Being able to make everything safe with Fire Cat following from behind.
Oh, wow, just YOLO slide. I like that Charbok is just really just kind of staying his ground right now. Not going in, not letting himself make any potential mistakes. He's kind of just waiting to see what MostDope is going to do, and he's going to react.
Oh,
there you go.
The Shadow Rekka so far away. Doesn't convert anything, though. Charbok may be a bit nervous. MostDopeWill not converting all these stray hits. Oh, it gets out of it.
Nice.
Breaks the last 3. Pops out with grenade. And he's able to
going to get caught.
It.
This is it.
Backdash. And Charbok moves on. Gets out of the round 2, which he lost last time. Maybe we'll see him get a bit farther this time.
Yeah, so I mean, that has to help your morale, right? Like, hey man, I lost, you know, second round, first time, got past it the second time. You got to have that momentum that's going to keep you going. That sort of stuff really helps. So hopefully we'll see how he goes, right?
Yeah, and again, to talk about Hisako, I don't think I approved the use of Shin to be used in this game. No one asked for my permission.
Okay, all right.
We're gonna need to figure this out.
Okay.
Money-wise.
Yeah,
a lot of money.
Oh yeah.
No.